Imagine Big Brother, but set in a remote, snowbound facility, where the walls were as cold as the competition. A reality show that locked contestants in an isolated, frozen compound, forcing them to navigate alliances, betrayals, and mind games, all while battling the harsh realities of a life below freezing. Though it never made it to screens, the abandoned project left behind a fascinating glimpse into how far reality TV was willing to push its contestants and its audience. This is the story of SubZero. This is Jack David. Jack David was a TV producer that would pitch shows to different networks, but most famously is known for his online indie work. Back in 2018, he sat down on a typical Wednesday night and watched a certain show. In order to talk about SubZero, we actually have to bring up an entirely different reality TV show, arguably the most famous. Survivor is a reality competition show where contestants are stranded in a remote location and must outwit, outplay, and beat each other to win a cash prize. They face physical and social challenges, forming alliances and voting off each other until one remains the sole survivor. This and Big Brother, a show very similar but kind of takes place in a house, were two very big inspirations when it came to his vision for SubZero. But there was one problem that he would have with Survivor. The elimination system. Tribal Council was a good way to figure it out, but he wanted a little bit more action. And one thing that he always wanted from Survivor was a different theme. Instead of stranded on a beach, he wanted them snowed in. 10 contestants will be put into a winter cabin and given the night to spend time with each other. The next morning, the 10 people would get split into 2 teams and do challenges. The winning team would choose one person from the losing team to put them up for an elimination challenge. The losing team would also have to put up someone from their own team to that elimination challenge. The loser of the elimination challenge would leave the cabin immediately. Eventually, the teams would dissolve and the last one standing would be the winner of SubZero and win some sort of cash prize. This would combine the idea of making a Survivor-like game show and finally fix the problem that Jack David has had with the Tribal Council. Give people a chance to be supervillains. Give them a chance to fight for their life. Taking aspects from other reality TV shows, he finally had something he was happy with. A format he thought the people would love. He created SubZero. Hey, just the person I wanted to talk to.
I'm hoping there's good news involved with this.
Very good news. We got the location for the first season locked.
That's incredible. How's casting going?
Not well, honestly. It's hard to find people that are interested in this without giving too much away.
You plan on filming this in November, right?
Yes, that is the plan, but...
Then get to it.
One thing that Jack David was good at was creating things, fleshing out ideas and making a show a show. One thing that he wasn't the best at was funding and marketing. So he turned to a close friend to help him out. That friend was a head producer of a production company known as Phantom Productions. Due to the fact that this was Jack David's first time making a show of this stature, he was doing it way more as a favor towards Jack David. That close friend, though, needed to make sure he was taking it as seriously as possible. First, with the location. They knew that they wanted some sort of snow lodge in the middle of nowhere. They wanted that isolation to be key. They ended up finding a cabin that was perfect. A cabin that was on a lonely hill on a lake. So not only would they be surrounded by snow, they will also be surrounded by a frozen lake, making the claustrophobia even more apparent. Finally, all he needed was a cast. So how did he find this cast? By putting one post out on social media. That is all the marketing that he did. But why does this even matter? How do I even know about this? This information about a show that has no Wikipedia page, no nothing, no public announcement besides one lousy post on a random social media site. That's because I've been lying to you. There is no Jack David. There is no Phantom production company. This was an indie work. An indie work created by me. I made the show. Jack David is the first part of my first name, and David is my middle name. Phantom Productions is actually Ghost Club Productions, which is the company that I own and run. The network that it was going to be on was YouTube, more specifically the Ghost Club channel. And it wasn't due to a lack of innovation or due to a lack of production work or lack of safety that caused the show to die. It was a lack of interest.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Jack David.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Look, the filming date is getting closer and closer, and you still don't have your contestants. My hands are tied here. Either figure out a cast or do some funding and do more calls. If we have to postpone the filming date, then I will not be able to support and fund the project anymore. I'm making a giant risk for myself by staying in this project for as long as I had. This is my final warning.
I don't know what to do. Hey, I don't think the Kickstarter is the best idea. Look, I know the original plan for this video was to talk about this really cool idea that I had and then do all this stuff and then announce the Kickstarter of, hey, help me make this show, but it's never really what, I don't know. The show wasn't that. The show wasn't something to put on YouTube. The idea for the show was to make that dream come true, I guess. It's hard getting slapped in the face by reality. I mean, all I could talk about when I was a kid was becoming this big movie filmmaker, TV show creator, and director. Now I'm in college worrying about something that I'm not even sure if I want to be doing for the rest of my life. And plus, if I announce a Kickstarter, I absolutely love the people that watch, but they don't want that. They don't want a big budget show on this channel. They came for commentary videos, which is fine. I like the commentary videos. I like doing them, but I don't know. I would like to do more, but this isn't the place to do it. They aren't the people that should be funding it. I should fund it. I should figure out a way. I need to do this. I might be stuck in a bubble, but frankly, I don't know. The bubble's comfortable. It's too risky. I don't know what I'll do, but for now, I'll just stick to making these stupid little commentary videos. And maybe I'll get a chance one day to make this show a reality or make any show a reality. I saw something in this. I saw something in this show. And I may never get the chance to tell that story. Hopefully one day.